pretty cool actually that I still drive by my university and my elementary school, middle school, high school almost every day of my life, and kind of every time I drive by I just look back a little bit and you kind of forget sometimes, you know, that like how far you've come when you're this old, right? It goes by pretty fast, but it's amazing whenever you sit back and think about it. I mean, I can't be more appreciative of how it's worked out and how lucky I've been to have this opportunity. Me and my friends used to come here when we were younger and play 4v4. We'd have 4v4 tournaments on this field all night. I mean, we'd start at like 8 p.m. probably, and we'd keep playing until like midnight, like because the lights are on, and it'd be a lot of fun, man. Playing downtown, it felt like you were playing in a FIFA arena. So me and a lot of my good buddies that I grew up with would come out here all the time and play little 4v4 tournaments out here. High school was a lot of fun for me. I messed around a lot, but I enjoyed it a lot. I was class president there. My mom told me to go on college applications, so I did it. It was fun. I probably wasn't the best class president at the time because I didn't take it very seriously, but it was a lot of fun. I came into high school tiny. I was 4'11" and 93 pounds, so I was very, very, very small, but I loved it. I mean, I was able to make varsity as a freshman, so I was playing with like a lot of 18-year-old grown men at the time, what I thought were huge guys and pretty good players. I ended up playing at UNC or SAIT or UNC Greensboro and etc. But I loved high school. I loved everything about it. It helped me grow up a lot. So I know quite a few people in the area have reached out to me kind of about what I've done to reach where I have and who I've spoken to, who I've learned from and all that. And biggest thing I tell them, in my opinion, is hard work, right? Like just working hard, staying positive, outworking everybody around you and trying just to keep a positive mentality and just trying to get better every day. That's still what I focus on every day. It's my biggest things. I love to play the game. I love going to training every day, so I get very, very excited. And that's what I told them too, just have fun, but you have to work hard. I mean, it doesn't come easy. I had no recruitment offers. I had no offers anywhere. So yeah, honestly, I was like, well, what am I going to do kind of, you know? I didn't want to stop playing. I love the game. I mean, it made me work hard, and I always thought I was good enough to play, but just having that extra motivation, kind of like you want to prove yourself. You want to show that you can play at this level. It's kind of awkward to see, but it's pretty cool too. I mean, I love the university here at NC State, and it means a lot that they have me on the wall there. I don't know how long they'll end up keeping it, but I'm pretty proud of that being there. I always grew up an NC State fan, so I always used to come to games when I was a kid and be a ball boy. My dad would bring me to all the games, every single game, and I'd get really excited when I could be a ball boy, and so I'd always come watch, and I always looked up to the players here, and I knew I always wanted to play here. I just loved the game and I loved the university, and so when I had the opportunity to walk on, I got very excited about it. I was like, yeah, I'll do it in a heartbeat, you know, there's no doubt about it. This is where I want to be. So I took the opportunity. I didn't play a single second the entire first season. The coach we had at the time had been here for at least 25 years, and to be fair to him, he was very honest with me. He told me as a walk-on I would not play a lot. And he asked me if I still accepted my spot on the team, even though I wouldn't be playing. And I told him, yeah. I mean, I just want to be a part of the team. I would be the guy that would go chase the ball when I got kicked over the fence. That was kind of my role and whatnot. But then a new coach came in after my first semester, and I got the opportunity to play. And thankfully, I did pretty well. And that's when I realized I can play professional. As a walk-on too, I mean, a big thing I had at NC State was the people in my class were all my best friends, and they were all such good guys. I mean, these are guys that were very big recruits coming into college, and they're playing right away. And I mean, they were literally my best friends on and off the field, and even if I wasn't playing, I still had a blast with them, you know. And then so that meant a lot to me. They made it very easy for me, but I was just very big on working hard and then seeing what happened, because you can't control a lot of things, but one thing you can always control is your work ethic. And so even now, whenever things go tough or things can get a little bit rough at times, I look at it and I think, you know what, like, I'm playing soccer for a living. 5-6 years ago, I didn't even think I was going to play in college. I was able to walk on somewhere, so it means a lot. It means a lot that I'm able to do this, and yeah, it definitely drives me knowing that how far I've come and how far I believe I can still go. The progression where I grew up a State fan, I grew up a Railhawks fan, and my dad and mom used to take me to literally every single game of both of them. I mean, they take me to all the games because they knew I loved going to them. And then putting on a State jersey for the first time meant a lot to me. It meant everything to me as well. My best friend actually was playing at State at the time too, and so just having him there and like us putting on the jersey and like looking at each other and being like, hey, like we kind of made it, man. It's pretty cool. And then becoming captain there meant a lot to me as well. I love the university a lot, so like I was very, very proud of that. And then the same thing happened like right after I graduated. I had the opportunity to sign with Carolina, and it's something that I did in a heartbeat. I mean, I grew up a fan of them as well, so I signed with them. Thankfully, I had a decent first couple of years, and then getting the captain armband last year obviously meant a lot to me as well. And I mean, it's a dream come true, you know, playing for your hometown team and your hometown college, and definitely a good place to start my career.